I don't know what that noise was, and I'm scared. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and welcome to the start of a new weekly reading vlog. It is Monday. It is 3:30. I have a really bad headache. Mondays are great. I love a good Monday. I have some pimple patches on, so if you can see those. I had class, and then I've just been doing chores and homework and editing. It's a reading vlog, so let's talk about what we're reading. I have my reread of Clockwork Angel I'm doing right now. This is my audiobook. I don't know why I'm rereading this. No reason really. Library pick is You're Not Free. If you haven't been watching my latest vlogs, I've been just kind of randomizing books that I have available to me through my library. This is about a bunch of different children and mostly teens, their experiences with Japanese internment camps, and that's really good. I'm like halfway through that, so I'm listening to that and reading it at the same time. I do have a midterm this week. Personally, my schedule is my midterms are all very spread out, so it's not like, oh, this is midterm week. I have one this week. I had one 2 weeks ago. No, it had to be 2 weeks ago because I got the grade back. Yeah, yours. Anyways. Yeah, so I have a midterm Wednesday. I have no perception of time. It's very difficult. There's gonna be a Halloween party on Saturday that I'm going to. I have to buy a ticket actually. The early tickets sold out in 5 minutes, so I guess I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna be. I love Halloween. Like, I love Halloween so much. It's like my favorite time. Maybe I don't like that aspect of Halloween. I do have my fancy Halloween nails. I'll be putting on a new set Friday. I usually do my nails on Friday, but these ones are really cool. They glow in the dark. A nuisance because they're so gosh darn long. This might not be long for people, but it is so long for me. I'm going to be making a French onion soup. I paid too much attention to the recipe. That's for the fact that I know I needed however many onions. I needed 4 onions, and I bought veggie broth. I'm making a vegetarian version, obviously, because I don't eat meat things. Okay, listen, this is not book related, this is not movie related, TikTok related, it is nothing related. But I do need to express my love, my affection, admiration, really. This pasta sauce. I made myself biscotti. I'm using the President's Choice Rosé. I want to make a fan page for the sauce. Like, this is the best thing I've ever eaten, and I know it's really random. Like, I'm gonna start a Reddit for it. Like, it is the best thing I've ever eaten. I don't know what to tell you. It's so good. Okay, so if you live in Canada and you have not tried the President's Choice Rosé pasta sauce, try it, report back. I want to say I'm filming because I have something exciting to share with you, like that really great pasta I had, but I'm not. I'm filming because I have done a little bit of reading, but nothing that makes any difference. I need to study. It is almost 9 o'clock. I have a midterm tomorrow, and I decided to study differently than I studied for my last midterm because my last midterm didn't go so great. Different class. But anyways, I took my approach differently. I started earlier. I made flashcards, as saw in last week's vlog, I guess, because I did over the weekend. Anyways, I am about to turn on an ASMR room. ASMR rooms on YouTube, favorite ambiance. Have been doing it's kind of like the Pomodoro method, but I believe that one's like 25 minutes. Usually I do a half hour, which is basically I just set a timer, but I do a half hour and then I'm gonna do a 15-minute break. Usually I do a half hour break, but once it hits 9, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna put on a face mask as well, but I'm gonna put my hair up. Oh, also, look what my mom said. Y'all know I love her Hocus Pocus. If you don't know it, it is my favorite movie. I have it, yeah, it's ripped here, but I brought it with me. She sent it to me from the States, which is kind of insane to me, because I was like, just buy this for me so I can put it on my shelves, because I have a bunch of these on my shelves, and obviously I love this, so she just sent it all the way here, so it took a while. Hope I don't drippity drop. I look like baloney face. Gabagool. I'm gonna study. I was gonna do a time lapse, but there's really nothing I can time lapse. Also, I look like the guy from Halloween. I've realized I've glowed down. Hello my friends, how is it going? How's it clack-a-lack? I've been doing it today. I was like, I forgot I was gonna like filming. I forgot everything about my life. I had class this morning, and then I have a midterm today. I think I've told you. It's Wednesday. Hi. So I've like studied about all I can study, I feel like. Like, I know my flashcards. I've made a million, bajillion, schmillion of them. And that is terrifying to know your material. Because then what else do I stress about? I don't know. Anyways, so I just sat down here and I was like looking for a file essentially, and I don't have access to like my school account when I was in high school. I guess I have files on there from when I was in like middle school, but I don't have access to that account because they like, I guess, block it when you graduate. I'm doing something similar in one of my classes that I did in high school, and I wanted to like look at it just to like refresh my memory or whatever, and then I was looking through all my other Google accounts to see if I perhaps had it, and then I got down this rabbit hole of like some files that I had shared with me like a year and a half ago, and then I got into this mindset and I was thinking about like, oh, what was my life like a year and a half ago? Because can I just tell you, like, beginning of quarantine, really beginning of quarantine, not good, but like it wasn't that bad. Like fall and winter 2019 was like pretty decent. Early 2020, not great, but then like May or like April to May was great, and I was just thinking about that and I was like, wow, why were they doing so well? So then that led me to watching my old videos, which was great. Maybe I'm a narcissist, who knows? Maybe I'm not a narcissist, I don't know. I just like the memes, I don't know. I like looking at what I was reading and what I was doing and what my life was like. Anyways, I love all the noise that goes on outside my room. I also like missed my room and I was like, oh, look at my room, it's so cute, I miss it. I'm gonna get home and my room's gonna be a mess, I just know it. Anyway, what was this rant about? I have no idea. 0% of an idea. You just get a lot more views, that's what it's about. But also, like, this is before I realized I had bipolar, so I feel like that's also why I was doing so much better. I finished my reread of Clockwork Angel last night. I'm not rating this. I have literally, like, no idea. Like, in my heart of hearts, like, it's a 5-star. But, like, in my critical analysis of the book, it's like a 3-star, maybe. But it's such a good time. That's truly what it is. It's a good time. Am I gonna read more? Yeah, I'm gonna chill the fuck out when I'm done with my midterm today. I'm not sure how long my midterm is. Actually, I could probably fucking tell you, because then I would know as well. Hold on. I want to say it's 40 questions, but I think that's a different thing I'm thinking of. I have so much going on. That's also why I was very overwhelmed and I didn't want to do anything, and why I was like freaking out and just like, it's 2 hours long, which seems like a very long time to take a test. To me. I'm hoping that when I get done with that, I'm literally gonna chill the fuck out. I was gonna like literally just take a nap, but now I'm feeling like I need to be a little bit productive. Hello Mania, how are you doing? I also started writing a song. I haven't done that in a long time. I have a list that's called things that need to get done relatively soon. Also, my outfit is really cute. Oh, I got a loan-in from the library of that book I was supposed to read. Listen, I did not mean to have a random number generator start to control my life, but it does. Oh shit! Another one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just got The Way of Kings by Brandy Zandy. This is such a long book, and I guess I put it on hold. I was gonna talk about I'm Not Dying With You Tonight, which is an audiobook that I put on hold a while ago because it came up in my random number generator. Comment about like your favorite Stephen King book that's worth your time, or your favorite long book that is worth the time. That's what I want to know. Please let me know. Maybe I'll put a poll or something. Also, check the community tab because I use it a lot and I very much like it. Since I don't have a straight up audiobook, I'm gonna start I'm Not Dying With You Tonight right now. I could like get halfway through this book. My brain is full. Hello my friends, I did my midterm. It's actually still going on, but I got done in an hour. I was like, this is gonna take an hour, so I did it in an hour. Got home, had some good soup, and I'm gonna treat myself to some gosh darn Timbits. So I just ordered some. I made a lot of soup the other day. I made like 4 servings essentially, but that basically means like food for the week. I feel like that was a good hearty snack. I'm gonna do some work. I'm actually just like listening to My Favorite Murder right now, but I will listen to more of my audiobook. I got like 30% into I'm Not Dying With You Tonight. I'm really liking it. It's very fast paced. I believe it's only gonna be set like during this one day, which I think is very fun. The audiobook's only like 5 hours, so it's flying by really fast. It's definitely really interesting. There's 2 perspectives of these 2 very different girls. One girl is white and she's the new girl at school, and she's in a very different environment than she's ever really been in. The other girl is African American, and I believe this is co-authored, so I believe there are like obviously different perspectives. I think they're both own voices, which is great. I'm hoping they'll be friends at some point. Yeah, I mean, they have very unique voices and I don't really know much about them yet. I'm probably gonna listen to that. I'm probably gonna finish that really fast. I know I'm relaxing right now, and I am rewarding myself with donuts, obviously, and a sandwich that's filled with gluten, which will hurt my stomach. I am gonna do some drawing for this thing I have to do. Hi guys, I have been sitting here. I had to do that drawing like I told you, and then I have been working on the shop. If you didn't know, I have an Etsy shop and a website that is under construction. It's one bookmark. I apparently it's the curse of this bookmark, because I printed it once and I like tested it, it looked fine, and then like, you know, printed 100 of them, and then they were like really pixelated for some reason. So I was like, okay, I don't want to sell these obviously, because then I redid the design again. And lo and behold, I had spelled one of the words wrong. So I was just sitting here laughing about that for a little bit. I finished I'm Not Dying With You Tonight. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. It was so fun, definitely fast paced. I mean, it's not fun. This was very good. Yeah, I think it was such a well done book. It's set like literally one night. It's not even like 24 hours. There's like all this violence and like fights breaking out everywhere, and it's just all kind of about systemic racism essentially and internal biases. And then I was going to start reading Rebel Girls, which is an arc I've had literally forever. Like, you'll know if you know this book at all. It came out like forever ago, so I obviously didn't get to it. I started trying to read it. I started reading Rebel Girls, but it's so bad. Like, no, it's not working. They have spent all of this time just talking about pins and how they're like, oh, but I want to have this band on my pin, but like I can't because like I haven't listened to their music, so I'm a poser. But what do I say? What do my pins say about? Like, I don't know. It was just like so stupid. If it gets better, let me know. Maybe it's your favorite book. Maybe you said, oh yeah, that's stupid, but like continue reading. Basically, I just wanted to not let myself start the Brandon Sanderson book I got, but I really want to. I have no idea why. I don't know if I'm gonna be paying attention to it. Like, I don't know how successful this would be, but I kind of want to try it anyways, so I think I'm going to. Hello, my friends. I have a break between classes and I wanted to say hi. How are you? I have a reading update. I have a book haul. Reading update. I am 20% through The Way of Kings. How did I get a fifth of the way through this already? I actually feel like I'm paying attention, which is like very surprising. I found my earring. I didn't find it, actually. My roommate found it. One of my roommates. Yeah, I'm very surprised that I'm actually grasping this, considering I'm just reading the audiobook. I'm very happy about that. I also made some more progress in We Are Not Free. Read that during my class today. Well, I always have a break in one of my classes. Okay, I'm 66% done with We Are Not Free. Still really enjoying this. I think I'll give a more like full review once I'm done with it. Let's show you the books I got because that's why we're here. And I needed the end books. These are editions that I specifically wanted as well because I do have the first one in this edition. I think I'm just gonna give that to someone, but I am gonna show you like all of them just to show you how they look like. I love these editions. I don't specifically remember what they are called. I have a lot of copies of like the first book, but I don't have like a full set of all of them. So this is the first book, Anne of Green Gables, obviously. So Anne of Avonlea, it looks like, oh, look at that! I love just like the watercolor and everything about this just feels like it just fits it so well. And then we have Anne of the Island, Gilbert's, Anne of Windy Poplars. This is so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anne's House of Dreams, super short, which is kind of strange. And then we have Anne of Ingleside, the last Anne book. And then we have Rainbow Valley. Rainbow Valley. It's so wintry. Well, and then we have Rilla of Ingleside, which, wait, why does this feel so nice? You buy yourself a copy or two. If you want to match, we can all have these editions. That would be really fun. Hello, my lovely friends. How is it hanging? How is it crack-a-lacking? Hello, my friends. How's it going? It is Friday. It is Friday afternoon. Had a class this morning and we literally just talked about a movie that we watched. And then I essentially have been doing nothing. A little bit of nothing. I'm so exhausted. And I have stressed myself out. I also just got my final schedule and I'm not going to be home until the 22nd or the 23rd. So I was trying to go to this Halloween party and the tickets sold out in a minute. Like I literally had it in my cart and then it wasn't in my cart. Yeah, and they're like fully sold out. Cannot go. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to go. I'm gonna try to go to a different party. There's another Halloween party I'm gonna go to on Thursday. Is this a good idea? Absolutely not. But do I have finals at the end of next week? No. I did my nails. They're like pumpkin spice. I'm literally in love. They're so crooked. My fingers are very crooked. Okay, so I am reading the Way of Kings or just Way of Kings. I cannot remember, but I'm reading this and I'm like 30% into it now and I'm really enjoying it. I have since started reading physically along with the audiobook, which I don't have to do. Yeah, I was able to pay attention and grasp it more, but now I'm like, I kind of know who the characters are. I really just wanted to like know what the characters' names were because in my head they're just like, oh, it's this guy who does this and then like that guy. Like that's about all I got. Anyways, I'm probably gonna read more of We Are Not Free today. I would like to honestly finish that up. Not like I'm not liking it or anything like that. It's just have another sitting of reading it. I could probably finish it. I hope the rain ASMR isn't too much for you because welcome to Vancouver. Did not do any reading really last night. I don't know what got into me to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, I watched like a season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like an entire season. Granted, I do watch it on Netflix so I can watch it on 1.5 times speed. I'm rewatching it because I never finished it and I don't remember where I left off. Yesterday was so like long. It was like I had so much time. It was very exciting. I had like lots of canceled classes, so it was really exciting. So because of that, I literally did not really read. But this morning, I was up until like 3 in the morning. I did finish up We Are Not Free. I ended up giving this around 3 stars. I keep wanting to give things like 3.5 stars, but like I think 3 is okay. Nothing wrong with this book. I wanted to read it, I think mainly because it was on the Time magazine did this huge, like, I was gonna do a video where I would read all these books, and it was like 100 best YA books or whatever, and it was on that list, and I had already had it on my radar, so I decided to read it. I've been reading it for a week. Yeah, but I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I don't think it was a bad book by any means. I think that if you like historical fiction, you would like it. I think even if you're not used to reading historical fiction, I think you would like it, because historical fiction kind of gets a really bad rep. I personally really like historical fiction, especially World War II historical fiction. I find it very interesting, which is what this is, obviously, because it's set in Japanese internment camps. The main thing that was suffering in this book, or that was lacking, was that it followed so many different perspectives, too many different people, because we had like this really big group of friends, which already like is a lot of people, and then we also had like their siblings, so it was, I mean, it was nice to a certain extent, and it was really great that I was listening to the audiobook, because the audiobook was full cast. I think that while it was like great at giving you so many different perspectives and so many different people going into this horrible, frightening, and terrible situation, I think it could have been better if we only followed a few characters, because it's not like we didn't see the other characters, like they were still interacting. Like narrowing that down, that's probably my only critique. I mean, I liked the writing, it was fine. End section was like in verse, which was interesting. I have no criticism of verse. Like, sometimes love poetry from time to time. Just like there being a point to it, like a reason. Yeah, it's raining. Are we surprised? It's October in Vancouver, so I should probably pick a new book to start. I am obviously reading The Way of Kings. Alrighty, it has been a little bit. I watched the new BuzzFeed Unsolved, and I figured out what I'm gonna read. So I have like one piece of hair that just like, it doesn't go to either side. I downloaded 2 kind of like spooky, I'm scared anyway, 2 spooky middle grade. So I downloaded Roald Dahl's The Witches. This is what my random number generator picked. We all know that I'm obsessed with doing random number generator for whatever reason. And then Small Spaces by Catherine Arden. Small Spaces is about, it's a creepy spellbinding ghost story destined to become a classic. I am going to start with The Witches. It is shorter. It is the shorter of the 2. Hello my friends, how are you doing? Okay, sorry, I had to fuck with the lighting a little bit. I've done a lot today, but also like nothing. I did start The Witches. I'm 62% through The Witches, and I was like vibing for it for like 30%, and then now I'm like, I don't really care? That's so awkward, because this is a short book. Like, it's a children's book. It's fine, but I'm not like living and breathing for it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna edit this Instagram photo and listen to my audiobook for a little bit. I'm gonna finish the book. I was like, do I DNF it? Like, and I'm like, it's so short. But you know what? It does actually make me really want to read like other Roald Dahl books. I think I read the BFG like semi-recently. But Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was written in 1964. But I do kind of want to read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and just maybe other Roald Dahl books. I don't think I've ever read like some of them, like Matilda. What? It has stopped raining, but look how cute those clouds are. Hello my friends, it is Sunday evening. I am eating dinner. I'm about to eat dinner. I am hungry and I'm tired and I got Tim Hortons. Hello. I made this soup the other day, maybe Monday. I have no recollection. I have like no perception of time right now. And like, it's great. Nothing against the soup except for the fact that I had dried herbs and they're all like little bits. I don't enjoy it. I got a sandwich. It looks like it's 2 sandwiches. Am I wrong? My day has literally been wake up, I watched the Chiefs game while I was doing some homework, and I was like, I'm gonna be their good luck charm today, which I was not. They got demolished by the Titans. I was doing homework while that was happening. Then my only actual break today was I was on FaceTime with my parents. My parents FaceTimed me. I got to say hi to my Nana, my brother. That was like my real break. And then I was like, okay, gotta go. And then I was studying. During my study breaks was editing. So was that really a break? I don't think so. It's also got this aioli that is just scrumptious. I don't know why I think to film when I'm eating, but I guess like honestly, like I've been saying, this is my break. I got a soy latte today because I didn't want to spend the extra 40 cents. My desk should really be cleaner for how often you see it. I finished The Witches. Now, I don't think I read this book as a child, but I wanted to read it. Like I said, you know, like it was short and I was like, oh, this is spooky, kind of. No. I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't have that nostalgia. Like obviously I'm not the target audience for a early reader's book. Nothing happened. And okay, I say this a lot in reviews. I say, oh, nothing happened. I'm aware that things happen. Like I'm aware that there is a plot going on. There's a story, if you will. But when I say like nothing happened, I mean like I feel like nothing happened because I did not care about what was happening. Or it was really slow, which this was. I don't know what that noise was, and I'm scared. However, this is not deterring me from wanting to read other Roald Dahl books. I don't know why, but I still feel like I need to read these books that I never read as a kid. I was not a big reader as a child. Like Harry Potter, I didn't read that until I was 15. I just got the audiobook for Aristotle and Dante to dive into the waters of the world. Sorry, I thought this was the first book, which is not. I read the first book. This is the second book, but this just came out. I'm very, very excited about it. And the audiobook is actually read by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who read the audiobook for the first book. That was fantastic. Like that book blew me out of the water, so I feel like this book is also going to be really good. I'll update you on the second Aristotle and Dante book in next week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things, and I will see you in my very next video, or my next video. Bye.